What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger, man. Y'all already know who it is, man. For those that don't know, I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. Subscribe, join the family, join the DD Nation, join the Shib Army. You know, not financial advice, anything you hear in this video. You got to remember to do your own due diligence, do your own research, and never, ever risk more than you're willing to lose. You don't want to get emotional about investing. You don't want to put more than you can risk investing, so that way you don't put yourself in a tight situation if the markets do decide to pull back and you start to panic because you're thinking like, oh, that's the mortgage money, or oh, that's the kids' college fund money. Don't do that. Be wise about this. Only put in money that you're willing to risk losing. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Again, real quick, reach out to me to get my technical analysis course, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, if you want to learn how to interpret the data on the charts, if you want to learn how to read the candlesticks, if you want to understand how to use the tools, if you want to understand what these indicators mean, if you want to understand chart patterns, you want to understand how to put it all together, then I highly recommend you get my technical analysis course. I got a mega discount going on right now for my subscribers, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Do not wait. This discount will not be for long. So shout out to all y'all for rocking with me. Also, if you're cool on the technical analysis, even though I think every single person hearing this should have the course, especially if you don't understand technical analysis, you're cheating yourself. For those of you that are saying, I wish I would have knew, what time to sell, what time to buy. I wish I would have knew, to grab more at this time. This is how you know this from the technical analysis course. But the Crypto 101 course will give you a well-rounded understanding of crypto investing, and will also teach you the DeFi side of things as well. For those of you that are stuck on those centralized exchanges, notice how every time Shiba Inu's price pulls back all the way to a nice discount, Coinbase, Webull, I'm even hearing reports of Robinhood, all allegedly turning off the buy button, so that way retail investors can't buy, which forces the price to go even lower. And then here they come scooping up the price, and once it goes back up, now they turn the buy button back on. So this is why you want to know how to operate on the DeFi side. Also, if you're stuck on the centralized side using exchanges like Coinbase, Webull, Robinhood, Binance, all these centralized exchanges, anything similar, you don't own your crypto. They own your crypto. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. You got to understand that. You got to use cold storage, cold wallet, self-custody, some form of you holding it yourself where no middleman or centralized authority can affect your crypto. So shout out to everybody for pulling up. Hit that like button, y'all. Y'all know we got to run these likes up, man. We need 2,500 likes on this stream. Shout out to the replay gang. Y'all going to be a big part of helping us accomplish this. All of y'all in the building, we almost got 100 people in the building so far. I need y'all to run those likes up for us, man. It's absolutely free to hit the like button and free to subscribe. So we're going to get into this one. Shout out to Unreleased Sounds. Shout out to Brave Souls. Says good afternoon from the Philippines. Shout out to Anthony. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to Dawn, said y'all don't forget to like, man. Make sure y'all like. Shout out to Rydog. Hit the like button, y'all. Shout out to Anthony, says I bought Shiba at 404. You got a dollar cost average. If you bought at a high level and you're worried, just dollar cost average. Bring your cost down. Mark says Shib Army still here, long-term bag holder. Remember, y'all, I've been talking to y'all in this video that I dropped today about thinking long-term when it comes to Shiba Inu. Of course, you can have whatever strategy you have for the meantime, but also thinking about generational wealth when it comes to Shiba Inu, y'all. Think about our future generations to come. Think about having a bag of Shiba Inu that could possibly, stay around until SHIB hits $1. Think about that. Having an asset like that in your family that you could pass down in your will to your children, your great-grandchildren. By the time they're 18, SHIB could be, at a ridiculous price level. And you could start off with a very small amount at this point, if you have the time, if you're willing to go that distance with it. Shout out to Cole, says just in time for a pump, DeMarco. Salute. Green, red, no. Hello, DD and family from Minnesota. Shout out to Margaret rocking with us. Golden in the building, says it's normal movement. No need to panic. Facts. Do not panic, y'all. Do not panic. The market is not collapsing. Now, this is not financial advice. Remember, I could 100% be wrong, but I doubt it. Now, we do have some things to worry about as far as a pullback, but I don't see the markets collapsing. We do have Bitcoin oversold. We do have Shiba Inu not oversold, my bad, y'all, overbought. We're sitting at like 84 on the RSI. Last I checked, I believe. We're going to check it out again real soon, though. But shout out to Anthony, said Wind Moon. Says LOL right on. Ian says Arizona in the house. Can't get enough of Shib. Been watching your videos this whole week and finally subscribed. Man, Ian, what took you so long to subscribe, man? Why did it take a week for you to subscribe? I really want to know the answer to that question. Anybody that's watching the stream and have yet to subscribe, tell me in the chat why you have yet to subscribe, y'all. It's absolutely free to do so. Anthony says, why is Shib getting clapped? Shib ain't getting clapped, man. Shib at 403188 right now. It's down 17% on the day, but this is giving you a discount. Remember, if you're new to the channel, I have a little rule of thumb. You don't have to follow this 100%, but try to keep it in mind and be and as you're learning, stick to find your own rules of thumb, and then you can divert from those after you get more experience. But if I like to buy in the red. When I see 10 to 15% discounts, that's when I, if I'm in the market to buy, that's when I, get excited about those discounts. Because if the market flips right around, then you're going to be right in profit. And you got a nice discount where people were paying 15% higher. So, that's what you want to do. It's called undervalued investing. And also what I do is keep enough so that way I could buy the dip multiple times. So that way if the price pulls back, I can buy the dip again. I don't have to, be upset that I don't have any more ammunition. So keep some dry powder to the side. When you're buying the dip, you want to probably, let's say if you had $100 to buy the dip with, probably break it up into threes. Unless you get like a super crazy discount, then you could probably put a little bit more. But I'm just, and this is not financial advice. This is not something you do all the time. I'm just saying, for those that don't have any clue how to go about it. So, leave some so that way you can continue to buy further dips just in case it does pull back and you can bring that average cost down. Shout out to Kiana, says, how are things looking? Things are looking good. Haven't gotten to look at the charts today. We at that 4031. Markets go up and down as normal. It's already starting to climb again. Facts. Curtis says, I'm back. Put me on, bro. Man, we back, man. We dropping gems through the whole stream. Rise of Crypto said, fresh hoodie. Salute, man. I'm rocking, I'm a Vegas, resident, so I got to show love for the hometown squad. I mean, I guess the now hometown squad, but y'all know I'm a Packer fan though, just for the record though. Shout out to Curtis, said DeMarco is the one. Hunter said banger. Felix said Shib starting back up now. It's starting to move. Shout out to Investing with Kendrick, said shout out to you. Shout out to you, Kendrick. Cody says smash that like button. Shout out to Cody, man. One of the channel members holding it down on the front lines of the DD Nation, man. Salute to all my channel members. If you want to become a channel member, click that join button down below. You get access to members only live streams and some other perks, access to videos before they go to the public section, before everybody else can view them and things like that. Shout out to him. Smash that like button, y'all. It's absolutely free. We got to run it up. Maury says, any expectations on Cardano? Yes, up. Not financial advice. Curtis says, bro, I'm going right now. Is there one free DeMarco school grant for your boy? You know what? I will be doing a giveaway at 50,000 subscribers. I will be doing a mega giveaway on my channel at 50,000 subscribers. So you want to make sure you are subscribed. You will have to be subscribed before that point, because we're going to be doing a giveaway. So you want to make sure you are subscribed and join the fam. It's going to be a mega giveaway, y'all. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me and showing love. Brittany says, I didn't see Offset tweeted about Myro. I ain't see that either. I missed that. But we called Myro. If y'all missed that, I called Myro in my private paid Telegram. We knocked that one out the park, y'all. Also, we just got a 10x on Biff. Absolutely, we're up about 11x on Biff right now, y'all. So, if you're interested in those risky DGen plays, those high risk, high reward plays, remember, this isn't for everybody. This is for those that understand getting in some of these plays early before they hit all these centralized exchanges, or just, having fun with them at a small market cap level and seeing what we can do with them. If you're interested in that, email me, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. I got my paid Discord. It is $150 to sign up and $100 a month at this point, but the price will be going up soon. So take advantage of that discount. You would have made your money back, tenfold had you, been in the group this week. We're already over, well over, I'll say about like 2,000% this week, y'all. So that means a little money could go a long way. So shout out to Crypto New PhD said, what's up from Alabama? 900 million SHIB holder. Let's go. Good work. Unreleased Sound says, exciting times. Yes, absolutely. Leon says SHIB can hit 1 cent if Bitcoin hits 150K. So I don't think it will be that easy because right now we got Bitcoin at 60. Let's just say 70K. Bitcoin sitting at will be at about a $1.5 trillion market cap. If we seen Bitcoin at 140K, we would need to see it at around a $3 trillion market cap on its own. The overall crypto market cap all-time high was 3 trillion. Now, obviously, I believe it's going to go higher than that, but you got to keep that in mind. So that's just double, essentially, a little more than double from where Bitcoin is at if we're rounding. SHIB, if it went double from where we are, would only put us around, let's round it to, we are at a $20 billion market cap. That would only put us around a $40 billion market cap. So that would not put us at 1 cent. We need to burn a lot of tokens if we want SHIB to get to 1 cent. If SHIB were to get to 1 cent at this market cap or at this certain level of tokens that we have out, we would need a $0.8 trillion market cap. Kiani in the building said Raiders Nation. Smiling says SHIB price will increase. Anthony said BTC pumping. SHIB is next. Remember that money trickles down, y'all. That money flows down. So when you start to see Bitcoin and the alts pumping, the OG meme coins come next. I'm extremely bullish on ETH. Yes, I am too. SHIB price will increase. I believe so. Not financial advice though. You know, you got to do your own due diligence. Crypto says, what's up? You won't see these prices again. I started with SHIB, was at 10 zeros, 900 million holding. Nice work. What does that bag look like, Crypto Noob? What does a 900 million SHIB bag look like at 10 zeros? Can you fill us in on that? Smiling says SHIB price will increase. Price prediction for SHIB this bull run. I said, you know, I think we can delete a zero. OP says, sir, now Shiba price go down to the 2 level. I don't see SHIB's price down to the 2 level. I wish. SHIB price drops to the 2 level. I'm gonna drop a nice bag on it. I might drop like a nice bag. SHIB drop down to the 2 level. Curtis says, all you had to say, I'm putting your YouTube on copy paste everywhere right now. Salute. Anthony says, to the moon in Cleveland. Shout out to Cleveland. High 100 Bitcoin hold. Good work. If you got 100 Bitcoin, man, nice work. Zukatan says SHIB is going to break all-time high this month. That would be nice. Zook said it's breaking all-time high this month, y'all. Brittany says he tweeted about it 6 days ago, and it's supposedly his first coin. He put a little logo on his chain of Myro. Okay, that's what's up, man. Main Cheat says, how much SHIB you holding, DeMarco? I got enough, man. I got multiple bags. Short term, mid term, long term. And now we working on that generational wealth bag. You know, already we hope those other bags do the same thing, you know, in the meantime. But I'm talking about a bag to just, you know, pass down. Anthony says SHIB can erase a zero this bull run. Yes, I believe so. It's not financial advice, so I could be wrong. Thoughts on HTX? I got to do more due diligence, or Litecoin. I have to, you know, do a full breakdown so that way I can be updated on everything. But I'm bullish on Litecoin, though. Shout out to Mike Jones, man. One of the generals of the high roller community. Vegas Inu token. All information to the project is in the description section of this video. Our holder count is growing. Project, you know, connect the dots. It's undervalued. You know, hey, it's like the early Shiba Inu community vibes before Shiba Inu actually started to take off, y'all. You got to connect the dots on your own. The Telegram is in the description section of this video, y'all. Salute, man. Salute. Ali says, buy more SHIB. Now, you know, that's a decision you got to make for yourself, because if I tell you to buy now and it pulls back 5%, you might be one of those people that start crying like, man, it's crashing, it's collapsing. So I can't tell y'all when to buy, but if you get my courses, you will learn this information. You will learn, you know, how to do this yourself. Now, you can use some of my videos, the technical analysis I'm doing, to try to determine, you know, those key support levels that we talk about, and you can try to, you know, work it out from there. No, I haven't heard of Galaxy Fox, Chico. Dawn says, not sure when we'll hit 1 cent, but I'm buying until then. Okay. So many out there who are not authentic or they ain't telling it like it is. I like to get a feel for the channel before subscribing. No offense, brother. Okay, that's cool. That's understandable. That's understandable, but you know what I'm saying? It should, real recognize real, man. It shouldn't take a whole week. But I appreciate you though, Ian. Shout out to you for rocking with me. Anthony said, is 1 billion sheep a good amount? A good amount is an amount that you're okay with risking, an amount that you're okay with, meeting your investment timeline. So let's say you plan on only holding sheep for 1 year. How, what is your risk for that 1 year? How much money are you willing to risk on the line for that 1 year? You got to determine that. If your timeline is 5 years, then okay, how much, are you willing to risk in that 5 year period? It depends on how much you want to hold. The more you buy is the more you have in the project. So you got to determine your confidence level. If you're, not all the way bullish, then, if you don't really even care for the project or believe in it, then yeah, $1 billion could be considered a good amount. But if you're super bullish on the project and, and even then it could be considered a good amount, but you just get as much as you can afford to risk losing, an amount that you're comfortable with and an amount that you're okay with having. Determine, do I want to have 5K in shib? Do I want to have 10K in shib? Do I want to work to a 20K bag in shib? Whatever your number is, you determine that. Joey says, to the moon, like back in the days with AMC. Jason says, I'm a new hundo mil deep as well since 2022. Let's get it. Good work. Is the shib down? Is this Shiba down a few hours ago is correction? I'm not sure what you meant, bro. Glenn says, watching from Holland. Yes, I think Amora, you meant is Shib down from a correction? I think so. It's just following the rest of the market pulling back. Glenn, but you see we keep hovering around that 403 level. So, it's showing us we got a lot of support right there, but it could break down. If it does break down, I'm giving y'all a warning. We go to the 2,500 points per coin level. But I assume we would go back up shortly after that if that does happen, because a lot of people are going to want to, buy at that level, seeing it back in the twos. A lot of people are going to want to average down, and whales definitely are going to want to take advantage of that discount. So, because, that's about, if you get, like, we went to 4 or 5. So if you can snatch it at 2.2 back to 4 or 5, you basically double your money. Shout out to Glenn watching from Holland. Man says, glad to see you winning at DecemberDeMarco. Keep it up, homie, man. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, man. Cheats. Bray Soul says, diamond handed. My 65 million sheep. Jim says, Bobo. Bro. Al says, 317 million sheep. Holder sell. Amori says, the price of Shiba goes down for a few hours ago is a correction. Yeah, we just answered that. Bought 7 million sheep. Welcome to the sheep army. Dante says, how much is the course again? You've convinced me. Email me, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Shout out to all my new students, all the new students that are joining, the university. I appreciate y'all. You're going to learn a lot of value in this course. I'm so confident in the information that I share with y'all that I have a 100% money back guarantee for 72 hours. Giving you time to check out the course and, see, if it's for you, if you believe there's value there, which I'm 100% sure that it is, because I literally went above and beyond to pack this course with value to make sure you can, make money. So I've tested it. I ran it through people who were brand new beginners who didn't understand anything to the point where they make money. So, I'm really, really confident. I stand behind my course. It's me actually teaching you this. Some people have courses and, it's not even, them. You're learning directly from me, my experience, things I've learned in the market. So tap in with me, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. It's well worth it. And the money you'll save versus, bumping your head and losing out on money or missing out on gains is, it's priceless. Think about how much money you could have made in the meantime knowing how to trade sheep. For those that want to trade, and not just sheep, other meme coins as well. We are inside the private Discord group, killing it right now. Killing it. The gains that people are waiting on for Shiba Inu or from Shiba Inu, we're doing that. We just did 10x that this week. So, tap in. That's the private Discord. I got a lot of resources to really help y'all along this journey. As I, experience certain things that I struggle with, or certain things that I've seen other people struggle with, certain hurdles that I noticed, I created resources around it to be able to cut your learning curve down, by a lot. So that way you don't have to just, a lot of this information you can find on your own. You can go through years of content and experience on trying to figure out what's right, or you can just come straight to the source, learn it. It's very, digestible. I break everything down in an easy to understand way, so that way, you can actually take actionable steps and follow it and go, be successful from this information. So tap in, man. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. I've got 2.5 million SHIB at 4027. I want to drop a bag, but don't want my average to go up. If I'm here for the long run, what would you recommend? So this is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. I don't even really like saying what I recommend, because there's always them few people out there that don't do their own research. There's a few people out there that don't take this serious. They end up putting in more than they can risk losing. They end up getting the price pulled back on them, and now they're panicking. And then now they're in my comments, crying. So I really don't like, but I'll say this. Do you believe Shiba Inu's price will be up in the near future? If you believe it's going to go up in the near future, then what you buy now is just at a discount. Now, could it pull back further and you could possibly get a better price? Yes, you could. But on the other hand, it could also go up and you can get a more expensive price that you end up having to pay. SHIB is not a game. I mean, crypto is a game. You got to learn how to play the game like smart money. But SHIB is not a game, as far as, it's a force, that you don't want to go against. The SHIB army is the second most popular crypto in the United States, y'all. That's a big deal. We're still early. We still got a long way to go. Just as look at SHIB BTC pair using stochastic. Anthony said $1 billion SHIB costs 31K. Opinion on buying SHIB now. I'm gonna buy. I just gave my opinion. Jason says, how long do you expect this run to last? Well into 2025 at least. That's what I think. Not financial advice. Kerry says, real recognize real, and you the real deal. Thanks for your explanation on candlesticks. Made it easy to understand. Shout out to Carrie Ann Moore, man. Appreciate that. Mark says, help spread this channel, everyone. It makes a difference. I've been pushing the truckers here, man. Shout out to all my truckers. I think out of all the occupations in the community, truck drivers are probably, the top two. For sure in the top three. But I would say I'm pretty sure they're in the top two. I'm not sure what happened, how many people, or how so many people from the truck driving community got tapped in, with us over here. But, man, salute to all the truck drivers out there, man. The truck drivers really run the country. The truck drivers stop, it's a wrap. Dante says, appreciate you. Salute, Dante. Appreciate you too, man. Nation says, got 113 million SHIB. Anthony says, waiting for another 100% SHIB pump day. Holding 24 million of SHIB. I bought my SHIB at the 950 level before it went way up. Good work, Nation plays. I have 6 million SHIB. Give me a buying point, pro. I'm not sure what that is. Are you saying give you a buying point, bro? Holding 82 million SHIB. Jim says, one love, December. Been sub for 2 years. Happy to see you shining as we move into this next cycle. Man, salute to Jim, man. Shout out to all my subscribers that have been rocking with me 2 years or more. If you've been rocking with me 2 years or more and you in the stream right now, drop it in the chat. And if you're part of the replay gang, drop it in the comment section, man. Shout out to all my 2 year plus subscribers, man. Shout out to everybody, but, the ones that have been around, salute, man, for staying down with the channel. A lot of people didn't believe she would, turn around. It was a rough bear market. A lot of people lost faith, but y'all stayed rocking with me. So salute to y'all. AK says, you the man, Mr. December. I'm a truck driver. I bought 300 million a few years ago. Diamond hands, baby. Good work. Good work. I want y'all to also, those of y'all that have bought, I want y'all to learn from this. Learn from this lesson of seeing how things can take a while to turn around, but they eventually can turn around, especially when it's a strong community. Because a lot of y'all had the opportunity to get a lot more. Now, if you hit the level that was your tolerance level, that's perfectly fine if that's the level. But if you're one of those people saying, I wish I would have bought more, or you bought at a high level during the last run and you're just now breaking even, you got a dollar cost average. You have to bring that cost down. You don't have to. I'm not telling you what to do. You can leave the cost high if you want, But if you believe in the cryptocurrency, if you believe it's going to continue to go up, you got to learn to have some conviction. That's what really pays off. Conviction is what allows you to go from putting $1,000 into, you know, a crypto to $10,000, or, you know, what, adjust the numbers, you know, from 10,000 to 100,000, you know. And when you do that, the more money you put into a cryptocurrency, the less time you have to wait to see, you know, whatever price target you want it to hit. Because the more money you have in it, the higher it's going to go up faster in gains. Chris Rodriguez says, this dude does some great videos and teach on candles and tokenomics in the market. It's a game, like he said, man. Salute. Shout out to Chris, man. Appreciate everybody for rocking with me and just giving those new subscribers, you know, that validation. You know, if y'all rock with me, let the new people know that this is the place to be, that we are the real deal here. Nicholas said, new subscribers. Shout out to Nick, man. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Also, let me know if you're a new subscriber in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, gang, let me know in the comment section. Cindy says, holding, I think that's 133 million, or what is that, 13 million? AK says, been riding with you since 2021. Let's go, man. Salute to all the double OGs to the channel, man. Kickstream says, wait for the shib to dip or buy now. We just talked about that. Anthony says, pump Marco. David says, all-time high on the way, hold. Opto says, just the real thing. I bought GeoJam. It can go up, but it can go up a lot. Check it out if you wish. AK says, true. You got to believe. Young says, thoughts on XRP. XRP is a 10-year plus, you know, for me. That's one of the ones I want to hold into the future, because I see what XRP wants to do. And I just believe it'll be a lot bigger than what it is. I believe XRP is still currently undervalued at this point. You know, of course, we don't like to chase candles. We don't like to, you know, just chase after things unless it's a momentum play and we're getting in, getting out quickly. But, and remember, that's not financial advice. But, yeah, y'all got to be careful. Y'all got to understand, sometimes I say things loosely because, you know, I also trade. So I trade as well as long-term invest. So sometimes I have, you know, different strategies for different scenarios, but you have to understand what type of investor are you? Are you long-term? Are you short-term? Are you a buy and hold? Are you a you know, day trader? Are you a swing trader? You know, you have to understand that for yourself. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't pick a side, bull or bear market, and roll. Anthony says she will break all-time high once Bitcoin crosses 100K. Opto said, first time here. Salute, Opto. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Glenn. Says, new sub here, man. Salute. Appreciate you. Rick says, thanks for the knowledge. I made some mistakes and almost had FUD, but I realized that these mistakes are new opportunities. I didn't lose anything, just got more chance to win. Good work. It's all about mindset too, man. You got to have the right mindset for this. AK says, Mr. December will put you up on game. Salute. Shout out to AK Values. Chris says, new sub, bro, riding with you now. I'm going to stay tapped in here on out, man. Salute to Chris Fitz, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the new fam. BCR says, what's up? Didn't get the notifications. Let's keep pushing. Congrats on the Vit Champ comp. Shout out to KB Will. Good night, high rollers. Man, salute to all the Vegas Inu token community. If y'all are in this stream and you're listening to this right now, you like undervalued projects before they take off. You like strong community projects. Tap in with the links in the description section of this video. Join the Vegas Inu token Telegram. You get 2% reflections. All holders, every single transaction that takes place are rewarded with 2% reflection. So super beastie. Tokenomics implanted into the token. Also has a burn feature built in as well. So each transaction is also removing tokens from the circulating supply, which makes the remaining tokens that are being held even more valuable as demand increases. Dan says, do you like Promethean Prodigy AI coin? Yeah, that one is on fire. If you got some Promethean Prodigy when we first talked about it, that one smacked. That one absolutely smacked, and the team is just killing it. I don't think I've seen a better chart, you know, in a little minute now. I ain't check on it. I gotta check the chart today, but from the last time I checked it, I know it did have a little pullback. Was that today? Y'all, you need to tap into my private Discord, y'all. I've been calling some fire plays. I'm talking about some absolutely crazy plays, y'all. And I'm about to call another one after this stream. I'm about to call another banger. Tap in, get the private paid Discord. It is $150 to get access and $100 per month afterwards. But that price will be increasing. Better than also I'll be doing a Promethean Prodigy video tomorrow, so stay tuned if y'all want to get an update. Better than Ezra says, I'm up 14K on Sheep. Diamond hands here. It will go up. The haters. Opta says, I'm in 30% in Promethean right now. Okay, good work. I'm still holding. It's up. Chris says, bro, I listen in at work, man, because you always dropping knowledge. Shout out to Chris, man. I try to provide a lot of value in the channel. That way, even if you don't take advantage of my courses, you still can learn a lot from just, rocking with the channel. What's expected from SHIB in the coming days? I expect SHIB to go up as we get closer and closer to the Bitcoin halving. But remember, it's not financial advice. Olin says Shiba is volatile, as y'all already know that. Crypto as a whole is very volatile. But let's take a look at these charts real quick, see what we got going on here. Okay, so overall crypto market cap at 2.5 trillion. Extreme greed right now in the market. Fear and greed index at 88. We do see 2.5 trillion. I believe our highest point we hit was around 2.53 trillion. I think this is a FOMO level for people to step in the market. It's a psychological level of 2.5 trillion. Anytime we hit one of those levels, 2 trillion, 2.5, 3 trillion, 3.5, that will get another group of people excited, because people love to buy the tops. New investors, retail investors love to buy the highest price that they can buy. They don't like to buy it when the price is low. They only want to buy it when it's at its absolute highest and hope that it will go up further from there. But let me tell you, if that's your mindset, if that's how you think about investing in crypto, you're doing it the absolute wrong way. You're doing it absolutely backwards. Tap in with me to get my courses. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, man. Jason says, yo, D, are you still thinking 30 days? Another zero gone. Bro, honestly, I think we're still in that range to make it happen. But this is the one thing I'm worried about, bro, that I did not account for. And y'all can't blame me for this because I don't got this type of, crystal ball information. I did not account for Coinbase, Robinhood, Webull to turn off their buy buttons. So if that wasn't taking place and we didn't have to worry about that, I think absolutely. But the fact that they are playing around with the buy buttons, and this is what they're doing. They're causing FUD. We got headlines saying it's time to sell, and all these other things, which RSI and things are, at high levels, meaning it's overbought. But this is the thing. They are allowing, the prices to run down. They shut off the buy button when prices get to the lowest levels of, key support areas where people would likely want to buy in at. And because people can't buy in, they start to panic. And they say, well, you know what? I'm up, 1x, 2x, 3x, whatever I'm up. I might as well just sell right now. So they end up selling, jumping out of their positions, which pushes the price down even further and makes it harder for us because now we have to, essentially reconvince these people to jump back in and hold the line with us. So there's allegedly some manipulation going on right here. So because of that, that's kind of, hard to accurately predict. Now, I think Sheep has the power to still, but are they going to turn off the buy button again? You got to remember, most retail investors use centralized exchanges like Coinbase, Robinhood, Webull, Binance, etc. And if these exchanges are turning off the buy feature, that's going to create a lack of volume, and on top of a lack of volume, because we don't have the buying side, we got no buying pressure, so nothing to go against those sales that are taking place on the chart. And then once the price falls low enough for them, they buy it up and let it rise up, and then they open up the buy buttons again. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, y'all. But this is why you want to be on the DeFi side of things. Understand how to invest on the DeFi side so that way you're not a hostage of the centralized exchanges. If the exchanges go down, your funds are gone. Not your keys, not your crypto. That means they own that crypto. You do not own the crypto. Even though you got an account connected and all that, you don't own it. They own it. They're holding it for you. Now you can trade it. You can transfer it off of their exchange and put it in cold storage or a DeFi wallet, and you will own it then. But if you don't own the keys to that wallet, you don't truly own the crypto. Keep that in mind. If you don't understand what a centralized exchange is, it means one that you basically had to KYC for, that you had to provide your social, your name, your address, all this information. If you had to do that, then most likely they own that crypto. Better Than Ezra says, any thoughts on 80? Yeah, I think it's going up with the rest of the market. Olin says, still buying the dip, still going up. Opto says, bought Bitcoin at 700. Good work. Chris says, explain the fear and greed index, what it means when high and low, man, especially for the new people. Okay, so the fear and greed index is a indicator that watches for the sentiment of the market. It gauges how optimistic or greedy the market is. When the market is more optimistic, it's the greed index goes up. When the market is, fearful, it drops and goes lower. When it's up, when the number is high, that says, hey, right now the market is excited, the market is happy, the market is, optimistic about, its future because they continue to buy. But it also says another thing for technical investors and people that understand how to play the game of crypto investing the right way. It also tells you that there's likely to be a sale taking place or a pullback taking place sometime soon, or unless we see that fear and greed index number start to pull back as the price, fluctuates or kind of consolidates. But with it being at a high number, that means, get ready to look for a sale that could likely take place. But with the time that we're in, being 43 days in front of the Bitcoin halving, I don't really see the markets pulling back too much. If we do see like some type of little flash crash, I don't think it'll be as low as the last time, but there's a potential it could be lower because they might want to just scare the living out of people. Because if it, pulls back lower than where we seen Bitcoin pull back, like I think I called 56,000 for the major key support level of Bitcoin. If we pull back down there, that will get a lot of people shaky. Because they're going to say, is it going to continue to go down or is this the support level? Will it bounce from here? People are going to be afraid. So this is what this index helps us determine. When we see the fear and greed index at a very low number, it tells us that, okay, people are too scared. People are fearful in the market right now. And that's the time to be buying. When it's extremely greedy, that's the time to be for short-term investors or traders. That's the time to be selling. Remember, and that's for short-term people. For long-term people, you don't have to. Even if you're a long-term person, though, you can use this to try to determine when to try to sell, but it's more to it than that. Really, if you want to understand it on a more in-depth level, I highly recommend you get my technical analysis course. It goes into all this information in detail, and like I said, I break it down in an easy way to understand, so that way, the average everyday person who doesn't have any experience in investing in crypto can take full advantage of it and know what they're doing by the time they come out on the other side. So tap in DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Just put technical analysis course in the subject section. Opto says bought SHIB at nothing. Opto says SHIB made me rich years ago. Delta, good work. Delta says I bought 85 million SHIB in 2020. Spent $100. Good work. Sheesh. Better Than Ezra says, I am holding to make 30 to 100K from it at least. Just says, show us your portfolio. Olin says, SHIB has burnt my money 2 years ago. Call it an expensive learning progress. Now we up. I don't know what you mean by burnt your money. Free says, I was able to buy with Robinhood. I bought this dip. See, sometimes, I got a few reports that it was out. With some people, they were reporting that they were still able to buy even when a lot of people were saying they weren't able to. Ian says, relationships with other people can be volatile in this world. There are risks in many things. Look at this as entertainment. like if you went to a casino. Just be responsible with your money. Facts. That's one way to look at it. Opto says better. I've made a lot more than that, but I could have made more. Team Koval, my taxes show I did over 20K trades last bull run. Sheesh. Dawn says, what are your thoughts on my litecoin? It released May last year, shot up 17,000% after Elon tweeted about it. That's one we got some gains on. I talked about that one on the channel as well. I haven't been keeping up with it lately though, but all the projects, not all of them, but a lot of projects that did really well, especially during the bear market, and they, retraced, they're likely to, if the communities are still there and they're still optimistic and bullish on it, those projects can revive. It's just a discount. If you see that price pulling back, you look at it like a discount. You got to learn how to play the crypto game the right way. Dive on the red. Not financial advice. Chris says, if the buy button isn't working, try sending any crypto in and converting to SHIB. I haven't had any issues yet doing it this way. Someone told me that they tried to transfer out and it wouldn't let them do that either at that time, but y'all can still try. Wow, Opto 20K trades during last bull run. Nice. Opto says that's just on one site. Naaman says, what do you think about the future of Shiba chart? I think it'll go up. Walk says, I tried swapping on Coinbase a few times instead of buy button. Still wasn't working last time. See? So, people are reporting that it still didn't work for them. Musa says, hi, boss, please. What's your prediction for Shiba Inu price? We talked about that. Just run the stream back. That way you can catch up with all the gems. Anthony says, taking a 100K loan and buying SHIB. Man, Anthony, I can't say anything to that, but man, that's risky. That's very risky. You better be willing to lose it. I know that. Never risk anything that you're not willing to lose. Now, I think you're going to smack if you do that, but that's just the wrong way to go about it. That's not the right way to do it. Markets can remain irrational longer than we can remain solvent. So by the time you might need to pay that loan back or, whatever, it might pull down too far. You might get liquidated at a certain point because you're unwilling to, let the loss go further. You got to keep all this in mind, man, and be careful. Investment says, just imagine when BTC hits 90K later this year. All of us will be up big time on Shiba. I don't even think it'll take later on this year. I think we could see that before the Bitcoin halving. Not financial advice, but I think it's possible. Dawn says, got it. Thank you. I'm definitely dollar cost averaging my portfolio. Good work. Opto says, maxed out deposits on Coinbase for 13K today. Good work. Opto over here killing it, man. Keep killing it, bro. I love to see people, taking advantage of the markets that we are in. When you stay down for it, you deserve to really, eat during the bull markets. That's why I recommend having short-term, mid-term, and long-term bags. So that way you can deploy several different strategies. You can take advantage of short-term price fluctuations. You can take advantage of mid-term ones, and you can also still have your long-term bags. But we got Bitcoin at $66,827 right now. Let's take a look at that RSI. That's been a major indicator I've been looking at right now because we're, wondering, how overbought is Bitcoin? What's likely to happen next? Will it start to cool off? Will people, begin to sell? We seen last time when it hit down here, we seen the RSI bounce to a 70, y'all. I think Bitcoin about to take off, man. I think Bitcoin about to take off. Yes, it's overbought, y'all. It is overbought. But we got different times ahead of us. And this is why you can't be 100% certain in crypto, because they always do something to try to juke us. They always do something to try to hit us with the okie doke. When we're aligning things and we're analyzing and we're, looking at history, and I'm not saying all the time past history equals what will happen in the future, but they love to throw a curveball in there to kind of just, throw things off. So you got to always keep that part in mind. That's one of the trickiest parts, trying to account for the games that they play. For instance, a curveball they just threw at us recently is them turning off the buy buttons, them affecting retail buyers from being able to take advantage of the dips and the discounts. Think about it. If they keep turning on the buy button only when the price goes back up high and they keep selling it every time it goes up high, they killing it. And they're also going to eventually exhaust buyers. If buyers continue to, try to break through this resistance point that we're seeing and it continuously gets pulled back, eventually it could start to trend down. Do I think that's going to happen right now? It's a possibility. But even if it does pull back quickly, a little flash crash or something like that, I think we'll work our way back up as we get closer and closer to that Bitcoin halving. But I'm excited overall, y'all. Real talk. We've been waiting for this moment for a while. Bitcoin at overall crypto market cap at $2.52 trillion. I think our high was 2.53 or maybe 2.55. Did it hit? Somebody dropped recent high market cap, if you could remember exactly what it was. I can't remember off the bat. Opto says, I've been here waiting for years, man. Good work. Musa says, hi, boss. Do you think Shiba will reach $1? It's unpractical to think Shiba is just going to $1 at this circulating supply. Anything could happen, you know, especially in the future and years to come. But we need to get that circulating supply down. We need to worry about 1 cent before we, you know, start thinking about that dollar. Don't get me wrong. You could project for $1 out, you know, towards the future. I would look at that more as a generational wealth type of bag. You know, holding a certain amount of coins in there for that long term, timeline. Because 589 trillion coins means the market cap will have to be at $589 trillion. Remember, market cap is based on the amount of coins in circulation times the price. So if the price is $1 and there's 589 trillion coins, that means the market cap will have to be 589 trillion. That's more money than there is in the world. But a way we can do this, if we bring the overall circulating supply down by, you know, using utilities in the ecosystem like Shibarium that burn sheep, or you thinking of, you know, ways to do it, the community coming together to think of ways to do it, you know, etc. In order for sheep to reach 1 cent, we will need about a $5.8 trillion market cap. That's more realistic, even though that's still a very big task. But if we can reduce the circulating supply, then that makes that goal of 5.8 trillion, you know, smaller. It's me says, no one going to rich on Shiba coin. 1100 says, I just got in crypto not too long ago and I just bought Shiba Inu a week ago. You think it's worth it? Not financial advice, but me personally, I think it's worth it. Walk says, will be years until a penny, let alone $1 because of supply. Facts. I don't know if it'll be, you know, just years to a penny. Well, yeah, I could say it should at least take, you know, a couple years for a penny. Realistically. Walk says, unless they implement or change burn rate and something drastically changes. Facts. So that's a good point to add, you know, unless that burn rate increases, because we need to get those tokens out of circulation. Out of time says, I hate being in the red. Well, then you got to buy the red. If you hate being in the red, you got to dive into the red. It's me says, those who buy Shiba coin, and that's not financial advice, y'all. Those who buy Shiba coin doesn't have. Anthony says, Shib oversold. BTC entry in range for 2 weeks. Walk says, it's me, you be surprised. Many are long-term holders, 10 years plus. Absolutely will be. Musa says, guys, do you think it can reach? We just answered that. Delta says 2. Opto says, Facebook shut down. The people that run the world may bring this down shortly, but they can't hold us down for long. So that's the thing too. We're seeing a lot of exchange. We're seeing Instagram go down, Facebook go down, Coinbase buy button going down, Robinhood buy button going down, Webull buy button going down. It's like a lot of things going down right now. It's like they're setting up. And I've also been hearing words about a lot of these top companies, you know, Walmart, Warren Buffett, Mark Zuckerberg, a lot of these top individuals, Jeff Bezos, selling billions of dollars of stocks. Usually they do that ahead of, you know, a pullback. So keep that in mind. We could see something, we could see something crazy. And we could even be seeing a buy the rumor, sell the news type of situation play out as we move higher and higher towards the halving. We could see at that time the prices pull back, get a lot of people afraid, upset, and confused. They sell, push prices down lower, and then we find the support and smart money steps in, and then we continue from there and probably by 2024 fall, we're at just crazy levels that people can't even imagine or just didn't think would happen. Buy BTC says it's on me. Opto says this is exploding and they want to slow it down. Facts. Walk says BTC is too high for us who don't have that money already. Seed money from altcoins to put into other things. And you got to remember too, now they have it where you can buy fractional amounts. So, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy a portion of Bitcoin. Walk says, yeah, there are a lot of very unhappy people with Bitcoin right now who want to see it fail. Always trying to keep it and us down. Tommy G says, respect December, Ireland in the house. Shout out to the whole Ireland and Tommy G. All says, buy bone, leash, and bad. The sheep ecosystem is likely to receive sympathy as, the rest of, as Shiba Inu does. Anthony says, sheep all-time high this week. AD says, December, I bought in at the top around 4. In your opinion, am I blasted or it might go above that level after having? I think, not financial advice, but I think it will go above that level. But that's not financial advice. What you can do and what you should be doing is bringing your average costs down. It's not financial advice either, but average down, bring that overall cost down. Can't everyone burn coins and then buy back in? Yes, everyone can burn coins, but a lot of people aren't going to be willing to burn their money. Opto says with SHIB, they are not adding coins to make the cap inflated. They are only burning. Facts. SHIB is deflationary. MAGA says dollar this month. Max says that number should have come down by now. MAGA says $1 this month. Watch. Damon says good things come with time. Opto says other coins are adding coins. SHIB is burning. Maury says pundit asserts Shiba Inu coin claim 100 billion valuation with potential 367% rally. God says how to find new coins. Join my private paid Discord community. I just called out a few projects. We are sitting about 2,000% this week on those plays that we called. So that means a little bit of money could have went a long way if you had access to this group and you took advantage of these plays. Now, remember, it is a high risk, high reward, group. These are, individuals inside this group who have more risk tolerance. They're okay with, essentially basically gambling on meme coins, on degen types of plays. But we do, look for, certain things that we like to see before we get in these plays to kind of determine if they have the potential to really start to move. D says, repeat of 2017, everyone thinking BTC to high, lots of memes pumped, sold into BTC profits. K9 is coming. Yes, K9 Finance will be dropping tomorrow. We got an interview with K9 Finance coming up Monday, 3 p.m. West Coast time, PST. Walk says SHIB has to burn. The supply is more than all of those together. Sync, IOTA, worth to take a look at. Victorino says, I got 4 million with 53 back in Feb 2024. Anthony said, when God candle. Okay, so let's take a look at a few memes. So I want to show y'all a few plays that we talked about. So Cummies is one that I didn't officially put out again, but I'm letting y'all know, come check this one out. That's a free play. That's a free one. Not financial advice. Don't get in that play if you don't got the the risk tolerance. But here's one right here. Piff. We smacked this one. Pepe with hat. Biff. We smacked this one. Over 10x. That's right, we got over 10x on this play right here. Let's see, what else? Cat with hat. We smacked on this one and a few others, but I ain't giving them all out. You know, you got to join the groups. Also, don't forget to join the private investment community on Facebook. We got over 6,100, I think, 6,100 active investors over there, all learning together, growing together, earning together. Join the group. Also, join it quickly because my assistant is working on getting everybody in there. Make sure you get over there, you answer the questions so he doesn't think you're a bot, because there's a lot of scammers, bots trying to get in the group. We're trying to keep the group as pure as possible. So make sure, you get over there, answer the questions, and, do it as soon as possible before the group becomes paid access only. The private, and that's on Facebook, it's called Private Stock Market Game. The group is free to join for now, but you got to go ASAP, because once the doors open, there's about 1,500 people in the waiting room. And once the doors open and then close again, it's going to be paid access only, y'all. So tap in ASAP. Cat with hat pulling back. Remember what I told y'all. You see those discounts in the market? Not financial advice, but if you believe in the project, you want to dive on the red. Also, check out Vegas Inu token as well. Where we at? Take a look at Vegas Inu token. Remember, it's about community. Crypto is all about community. If the community is strong, there's a possibility that anything can happen with that project. Community just has to work together, hold the lines, and also, spread the word about the project to get more people aware of it. And, anything is possible. Tap in with the Vegas Inu token community. It's literally giving vibes of the early SHIB community before a lot of people started to catch on to what was really going on. We are over here building up a solid organic community before, things really start to heat up. So come tap in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in to this stream. If you want more information on Vegas Inu token, check the links in the description section of this video. Also, one last question before we get out of here, y'all. What is your favorite narrative in crypto right now in meme coins? We got the with hat meme narrative going on right now. Or we got Inu pulling back right now. This is one that we talked about here that, could have had some, a little earlier on. Could have got some gains off that one. Let's see. What is your favorite narrative in crypto right now? D says slap like, much love. Shiba gonna melt faces. Facts. People are gonna wake up and panic when they see Shiba Inu up 250% in a day. That panic is going to be so crazy. We're gonna have people panicking like, DecemberDeMarco, what should I do? And I'm like, I already told you what you should do. Well, I gotta be careful, but I not told you what you should do. But I already shared some gems on the best way to play this game. Not financial advice though. But y'all see. Jason says, when iOS, your typical strategy to take profits. Join my course, my technical analysis course. But just short and sweet, at areas in the chart that technical traders would like to take profit at. High areas in the chart. Buy low, sell high. Kerry says, we'll be watching the K9 Finance interview. Looking forward to it. Okay. Shout out to Kerry. Vonnie said HHD says, also, memes and Solana have been super hot. So has lots of issues. Cardano doesn't. Think memes and Cardano will pump like Solana since trends tend to rotate. I think so. It's definitely a possibility. Mark says, what was the Facebook thing again for stocks? It's called Private Stock Market Game. Even though the name is Private Stock Market Game, we talk about crypto as well. Really right now, we're talking about even more crypto than stocks. So come join the fam. We got over 6,100 active investors over there. My students are killing it right now, y'all. I'm telling you, want to tap in. It's free to join the group right now, but you got to go over there, answer the questions immediately, so that way you get added to the list. My assistant is working on it right now. If you've been somebody who's been in the waiting room, because we got about like maybe 3,000 people in the waiting room, but only the people who answered the questions correctly and don't appear to be a bot or a scammer will be allowed in the group. So if you not answering the questions or you just trying to get through the group real fast, 9 times out of 10, that's probably why you haven't been accepted. Or if you, once this happens, I'm pretty sure in the next 48 hours, if you are not in the group, if you're somebody in the waiting room, that means you did not get accepted. That's how soon everybody's getting added into the group. If in the next 48 hours you see your request still pending to get entered, you got to reach out to me via email or something, DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com, to let me know, like, it's you and, you're not a, scammer, you're legit or something like that. So that way I can get you into the group. But remember, if you don't get into the group while my assistant is getting everybody in right now and checking everything, you will have to wait until the next time I open up the waiting room, and it will be paid access at that point. It's called Private Stock Market Game. It's a Facebook group. Tap in. Opto says early tip, GeoJam. Small and early right now. AI coins first time here. Sub. Shout out to Opto. Opto, which one is Jam on? Let's see. We're gonna look at Jam because Opto said he was in the game for a while. He one of the OGs on shib. So we're gonna take a look at it. GeoJam. It is on Ethereum. So okay, it is moving up 21% right now. Okay, this one is, it's pretty low right now. How does the community feel about this one? This one has 5,000 holders. It's been out since February 1st, 2023. So just basically hit a year. Okay, we got this one up. Marco says, she bang gang. Rick says, I bought a super small amount of it for fun. Shout out to Rick for showing love to the Vegas Inu token community. Valentine says, let's go. Kylie says, what about Zuzalu? I haven't heard of that one. Opto says, a small amount of people can boost Jam Coin. Bloodbath incoming. Baby Bonk. Market cap is so small. Really, that's the, the cheat code. You want to look at projects when the market caps are small, to be honest. K9 and Pepe, bad idea AI. What's good, DecemberDeMarco? Shout out to Andy. Sponge V2. I just bought 10K in Doge and 5K in Shiba Inu for the gang. Salute. Shout out to General's right-hand commander of Doge and Shib. Pepe. Zazula or Zuzalu, Shiba sideways, Shiba, Sponge soaking up all the liquidity. Shib will crash soon. Shiba Inu, Thinking about putting 5K in Shiba Inu. Made over 200K in SHIB already a few years back. Good work. Bridge says thoughts on Turbo. That's one we're still holding on to. We made some gains off Turbo. Still holding on some of it. Now 10 million Shiba Inu coins, or should I sell it? That's up to you. Kill Switch says SHIB volume crashing. Bad signs. But yeah, when you see volume tapering off, that is a sign that it could likely, you know, pull off or pull back. She ballers. General says hold this just as the beginning. It's due for another dip. Don't worry. What about Zuzalu gang? Bitcoin will hit 100,000. With that being said, Doge and Shiba Inu will rise. Trump and Elon just had a meeting as well. Doge 1 is scheduled for launch this year as well, and we will live stream the launch of Dogecoin to the moon. Doge to the moon, literally. Getting ready for some bargains. Check out the celebs that back it. GeoJam is 1000x potential coin. And it's says Hangman 113. General says, and it's a presidential election year as well. With that being said, this U.S. government will not allow the stock market to crash. Can I buy SHIB? You can do whatever you want. Hangman, yeah, maybe. If tall thinking about trying to buy, y'all should wait till after the Fed meeting today. That could be a good point, depending on how things go. You know, it could pull back. I'm up 112,000 right now, just on Dogecoin. Good work. Opto says that'll be nuts. What about Elon? I answered the question on the Facebook group. Thank you for the info. Good luck to everyone. Yeah, make sure if you want access to the Facebook community, you get over there ASAP. Jaden NYC says, why don't you talk about bad idea anymore? I do talk about bad. I just didn't make a dedicated video to it, but I sneak bad in there. Every time we check Shiba Inu's prices and everything, I talk about bad as well. We check the prices for bad. But if y'all want more dedicated bad videos, we need more people from the community to pull up. Let the community know to pull up in the comment sections. Opto says 100x more likely than 1,000. Storyteller said, what's up, Double D? Salute. Andy says, hit the like button. Carrie says, just submitted my request to join your Facebook group. Okay. Make sure y'all go get tapped into the Facebook group. We got over 6,100 active investors over there, y'all. Private stock market game. This is where you'll be able to see some of my past students' success. You'll be able to see some of my 6- and 7-figure students who've, yes, made their first 100,000s, multiple 100,000s, and millions from this information that I share with y'all. Tap in. If you want to get my courses, you know, all my students, you know, that have really seen that level of success, they've all got my courses, y'all. It's a common denominator. Connect the dots, man. Shout out to everybody for rocking with me. Again, that's private stock market game. Don't forget to check out Vegas Inu token if you want to be a part of a community with early Shiba Inu vibes. Tap in the VIT. Also, we got CMC, you know, announcement coming soon. Connect the dots. Lazy said, what's open on the screen is called Dex Tools. Nazier says, is 150 euro a good amount to invest in SHIB? That's up to you. Run this stream back. I answered that question. Opto says 1,000x is short, 100x is bull run. Opto West stock. General says, I like your energy, big dog. I'm subscribing right now. Appreciate that, man. Salute. Shout out to all the people rocking with me. Shout out to General right hand. Shout out to General says, notice on, man. Salute to the entire notification squad. So we're going to wrap this one up, y'all. If you missed out on anything, any of the questions I answered, just run this stream back. A lot of valuable information inside this stream. You know, Shiba Inu is not done, if you ask me personally. If you're serious about taking your investing journey to the next level, I highly recommend you do not wait and take advantage of my mega discount that I got going on right now for my subscribers and get one of my courses. I got my day trading options course teaching you how to, you know, day trade options in the stock market. You can make money whether the market is going up or down. I teach you different strategies. You actually get to watch me inside the course, live trading, making thousands and thousands of dollars doing exactly what I'm showing y'all inside the course. I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10, 100% money back guarantee for 72 hours. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com if you want to take advantage of the mega discount on my course. This is for those that are serious, that really want to, prevent themselves from missing out on money, from losing out on money, from making mistakes, and also want to cut down their learning curve so that way it doesn't take 2 cycles in the bull market to become, successful or fully understand what's going on. DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Follow me on all platforms at DecemberDeMarco, Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Instagram, also TikTok. Make sure y'all go tap in with me on TikTok. We're trying to grow the TikTok so that way we can, spread more awareness on different platforms. We need SHIB community on Facebook to go crazy. The YouTube community is already buzzing. We need the TikTok community to start going crazy again. And we need our Reddit community. And then if we do that, we can likely get some of these other platforms that we didn't even really have a big push on before to start to have influencers and people that talk about the push of SHIB over there as well. So tap in, technical analysis course, teaching you how to interpret the data on the charts, how to understand the candlesticks, knowing about when to take profit, when to buy in, when to add to positions, all these things you're going to want to know as a technical trader or somebody who wants to be able to interpret the data on the chart. So if you cannot read the candlesticks and use the indicators and the tools and you don't know how it all goes together, then you need to be tapping in for this course. Crypto 101 course gives you a well-rounded understanding of crypto investing. Also teaches you the DeFi side of things so you're not stuck on the centralized exchanges, at the mercy of Coinbase, Robinhood, Webull, and when they turn the buy button off on you, you have to just sit there and wait to buy it at a higher price. Tap in for the Crypto 101 course. Also, I got my 6-figure trading journal. If you want to get that, it is 50% off right now. The price is $100, but 50% off for my community. Email DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. Also, my book is on Amazon, The Beginner's Guide to Stock Market Investing. The link to that is in the description, or you can just get it from me directly. That's all we got for this one, man. One more time for the paid private Discord. You want access if you're a DJ, you like risky plays, you like low cap jams, you like, to risk, try to risk a little and get a lot, or, riskier projects, high risk, high reward. This group is for you. Tap in. Vaughn says, comment on SHIB. I have just run the stream back. Tony said, I just joined the group. Okay, good work. Opto says, check out the celeb that back it on their app. General says, y'all have a good night. I'm going to see y'all later today. Salute. Robert says, good night, everyone. Alien says, been watching you for a few days now. You have solid information. Subscribe. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to, Alan, right? Carrie says, it's 4:38 here in Columbus, and I'm still rocking with your live channel tonight. 2 nights in a row, man. Shout out to Carrie. Appreciate all my live viewers. My live viewers, y'all really, make the stream more engaging. Y'all questions, a lot of y'all ask questions that other people want to know the answers to. This is why I take the time to try to go through each and every comment, if we got the time to. So that way, the people that watch this later, or the people that might be in the stream listening in, can also get the answers to some questions that, they might want to know. Jill Jam listed on KuCoin. Opto says, Mariah Carey and many more. Hangman says, do you own GeoJan? Dende says, shibaswap left my SHIB there through the bear market. Shout out to Dende, one of the channel members holding it down on the front lines of the DD Nation. Hangman said, yeah, I do. Opto says, nice, I have a little. Hangman says, bought it on Uphold. Opto says, where do you own it? It's 1000x potential. Discord. Scott Davidson said, how much is the course? If you're interested in getting more information and details on the course, just email me DecemberDeMarco@gmail.com. I'll be responding to everybody right after this stream goes off. So, William, run the stream back to catch up on all the gems that we dropped. Make a video of Doge on Mars. Tell the Doge on Mars community to pull up on us. But that's all we got for this video, y'all. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Join our family. Join the ranks of, the community that will be a part of the next Shiba Inu success stories. If you didn't get one the first time, it's your time around this time, but you got to play the game the right way. Remember, you got to play the crypto game the right way in order to win. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are out.